All right, got the new cargo cover with the net. Could only find it in black. Showed up today. Here's the gray one. That is not the right one for this vehicle, which I found out later. That's for an E39, not an E-46. So that's for a 5 Series. So I found one in black. And this one also goes with the seats laid down. The cargo net will hook up over there and block right here, which I should probably try that. Oh, look, air temperature sensor fell out from the kit I ordered. But that's not the only thing. As you see, I got some Wix filters and I got some brake parts back there, because when firing this thing up, driving home today, on the wagon, I got a warning light. And I'll show you what that is. That right there is a brake malfunction. So we're gonna get that fixed up as well. I think it's the front. Just all a part of maintenance. All the other warning lights have stayed off. That one is because the trunk's open. But I'm gonna get that fixed up. I'm gonna jack it up. And I believe it's the front brakes when I put the struts on it. The other thing I did, as you see, I've got the cover for the fog light back on. It's not paint matched, it's silver, as it was missing. So I got that ordered up so that when I paint this front bumper, I can go ahead and get it matched up. Next thing, I got lenses coming in because that one's foggy and that one's clear. And I only have the new style lenses. I don't have the old style lenses. So I've got that coming in as well. So just doing a little refresh. I do have some grill inserts coming in black, because that one's missing one right there. And that's where the handle release is. But today I'm gonna go ahead and get these M3 wheels off. Now that I got the new struts on the front, time for brakes all the way around. But I'm digging the new cargo net. And we're gonna see how this thing goes. Stay tuned. All right, so got the brakes apart. And as you can see, the sensor has touched. It has touched down. So I've already done the brakes on the other side. The rotor's got no lip. Backside's got a little bit, but nobody had rotors in stock. So I'm gonna slap pad this just so I don't ruin the rotor. And it's pretty simple, because all you got to do is back here, there's some caps, pop off the caps, make sure we're going off. We're going to unscrew this, get this light facing the right way. Don't take it all the way out till you break the other one free. I'm using a fine tooth ratchet. That way I don't have to sit here and it clicks nice and easy. So those are out. We're gonna go ahead and pop them out. We're gonna put some grease on this, clean this off. They got some crud on them. So we'll get those cleaned up, some new grease on it. Then we're gonna pop this clip out of here. Like that. We are not reusing it. Gonna go like this so we can see it. Take this off, put this up here, take our pad out of there. As you see, there's still a little bit of life left, so it's not metal on metal, you see, but it's pretty low. I got some premium pads. Let me get this stuff cleared out. Here's from the other side. New sensor. It only takes one sensor in the front and one in the rear. Here's the other side. As you see, these are the other side pads. We got some freshies right here. So we'll pop this out. This one has the sensor on it. So, oh, you can't even see it, but right in there, we're gonna slide that off. I don't know when it stopped filming, but we went ahead, slid the sensor out right there. Sensor slides in right there. Sensor is right here. It's only on the left front. Basically, when this thing shorts out, this one's already cracked right there. But when it breaks this little ball, it shorts out when it makes contact. So it's supposed to be this side. This one hasn't scraped, but my warning light's on. It just pops right out of this thing, right out of the bleed, like that. And then goes over to here, so we're gonna let that dangle. As you see, it's popped out of the bracket over here too. Comes around, comes over to there and goes into this box, which we'll do in a minute. First, we're gonna get some pads in this thing. So we're gonna take the new pad. That one has slipped in. These are premium pads. This one can go right in there like that. And then we're going to slip the caliper back on and put a new spring. The other side is right here, and as you can see, this is this side right here. So all 4 pads plus both springs. Let me slip this back on. We'll be right back. All right. So as you see, a little nub right there. When that makes contact, you can see how much room there is now. When that little nub makes contact, goes in there. It's routed to the bracket on the strut, and then it's routed over to this bracket right into here, and there's a plug in this box, and then the wires come right out of this up into here, and then you get a signal to the computer. So hopefully that fixes our warning light. I think it will, considering it was touching. And that just snaps on right in there to hold it, and that should be enough slop for our turning. And here's our old sensor and old pads. So I can throw all this stuff back in this box, because this is all garbage now. Sensor included. That's the rear sensor. Get that out of the way. Now we're going to put our tire back on and be done with this. I always make sure that the bolts are lined up, because it's every other one with these spacers on here. There we go. I'm going to get some anti-seize put onto those. We'll be right back. All right, so onto the rear. And this is what tripped the light. As you see, it wore that nub off. And basically it ground it out, because the rear pads, there's nothing left. So right before it started grinding, as you see, nothing left, shorted out the sensor and tripped the light. So we got the new sensor in there. So as you see, the little nub, where are we, is right there. So when that hits this rotor over here, it'll short out, sending a signal through this wire. Now the rear sensor is a really long wire. It goes all the way through here, around the lower control arm, and then up into here, and then right in the corner is the box. You can see our new wire going there, all clipped in. So you can tell the rear sensor is just really, really long. Clips on top, around the brake line, right into here. And I'll just smush that down a little, just so it's not sticking out. And new sensor is in. New pads are in. You can see how thick they are. And by inspection through the wheel, you can see when this taper is gone right here, when you get down to about here, that's really when it's due to change. So when this whole taper is gone, that's when I usually like to change them. But it's okay to wait for the light as well. But there we go. I'm going to get the rear wheel put back on. And this is the same thing. I just stick a screwdriver in here and pry. That depresses the piston. Put new hardware. Grease everything up. Little anti-seize on the threads. I'm going to sand this. As you see, there's some anti-seize left over right here, so the wheels don't get stuck, because these are hub centric, and you can see that they will stick in there. So I'm going to give this a little brush on the mating surface, give this a little brush, put some more anti-seize on it, and we're going to get it back together. But there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. There's the wagon. Brake job all the way around. We'll go inside and see if we can reset that light. So if you want to see that, stay tuned. But other than that, thanks for watching. We're going to go ahead and pump up the brake pedal. Yes, I'm dirty. I'm going to move this over so we can see. I'm going to turn the key to the on position and just leave it on. See if it'll do a systems check without me driving it. There we go. Now we can go ahead and start it. That's how you reset the light after you've done the brake job. Because it won't reset until it's not shorted no more. But there we go. Hopefully this helps a bunch of people. Like, comment, subscribe. All my warning lights are off again. 242,113. A lot of miles. Still kicking. Still running good. Fog light on, off. We are good to go. Thank you guys for watching. BMW Wagon, still kicking. And the new cargo net, doing really good. Everything in the trunk is hidden now. Glad I found it. Thanks for watching. All right, so I'm gonna go drive this thing and bed in these brake pads. I almost said shoes, but I wanna do some light, hard stops, is what I like to call them. First, we're gonna make sure we have a brake pedal. Oh yeah, doesn't stop very well. That's a lot of pressure. But it's got a coating on these pads, and that coating pretty much has to go away in order for you to bed these brake pads. So we're gonna try to bed them real quick. People flying in the gate because they don't want the gate to close. Get my seatbelt on. I don't know how the audio is going to be because I've been doing all this on my phone. Yeah, not very good. Get it up to 40 miles an hour. Then we're going to do some hard stops. I have the window down, sorry for the noise, but I have to listen to the brakes. So right about 40 miles an hour, I'm gonna start dragging the brake. Drag the brake, bring it down, get it hot. We're gonna go again. Hopefully I can do it before this stop sign. Hard braking, hard braking. Oh yeah, biting much better right now. Do it again. Really want those pads to sink in to any kind of grooves that are on these rotors, since I didn't turn the rotors or change the rotors. Oh yeah, awesome stopping now, no noise. Jamming on their brakes right in front of me. No turn signal, no nothing. Just stop. And everybody is going to wait. Prius will wait for a car that's 2 miles away. We're gonna have to sit here and wait till all these people clear, like that one, not paying attention. Car in front of them left. This one way back there, thinks it's a four-way stop. Look at all that time he could have turned. Till then, another car's coming. Another car's coming the other way. I think I'm gonna just go without waiting for this guy. This one's got no headlights on. just fog lights. Well, I'm gonna go. It gets old waiting for these people that don't know how to turn. I'm a very aggressive driver. Courteous, but aggressive. Alright, another hard stop. No noise, sounds good. I can't even find a place to make a U-turn. It's 9 o'clock at night and there's still traffic. People trying to get home from work. No clunks, no noises, no squeaks. We are good to go. There we go. Look left, look right. No cars around. Let's go. I'm going to roll the windows up now because I don't need to listen to any noise. We should be good. Slow down before these railroad tracks. I should have used my turn signal, but driving one-handed. Did put new wiper blades on this because of all the rain. Maybe it's the other side. Yeah. Brand new Bosch wiper blades. And I gotta angle that one so it's not spraying up over the car. Much better. Now we can see. Work all day. Look at this one. Stops in the middle of the road. No turn signal, no hazard. This is a 40-mile-an-hour road that people just stop randomly. See all the way up there. Everybody stopped that can't get in the gate. At least he's got his hazards on. Everybody's sitting over here waiting for me to go in so they can come in. Figured do an extended clip and show you about bedding in these brake pads. Even if you do new rotors or resurface your rotors, definitely got to do this process anyway. Get them nice and hot. I don't get them to where smoke is bellowing off of them, but I do get them warm. And there we go. That's going to end this video. Thanks for watching. I'm back home. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.